Hey Jim, it's Amy, and I'm going to go fast, but I think I might have an answer for you. We'll see. Okay, so through your email, I was able to find the article, and I'm in EBSCO right now. Up here in the address bar of the browser, you'll see here's this piece of paper that tells me I'm going to save it to Zotero, and you can see down here it is saving it to Zotero. I think I'll have this in my Zotero 3 times now. Probably. Okay. So I'm going to delete these so we don't get them confused, right? Okay. Now, what I wanted to show you was that, okay, so I have 2 versions, but this version is a journal article, and it's got everything that we need. This version is where the item type's been changed to web page, and I found that if I change it to web page, then it would replicate the mistake that you're getting. So I'm going to pull up Word now and show you how those things work. So let me delete all this out of here. Okay, so I went up here and I added your citation, except I can't figure out where it is now. Here it is. Okay, so what I did was I went into my paper and I added your citation. So I'm going to add the one that's a journal. You can tell because it's a piece of paper. I tell it okay. It's got the citation there. All right, now I go down to my references and I say create it from scratch, which is the 3rd icon. Here are many sources, and here's your source. And it seems to have done it right. Notice that it has the title of the journal here and the DOI. Beautiful, right? Okay, but if we take all this out, and instead of citing the journal version, I'm going to cite the web page version. Sly, right? Okay, so I go up here to the first icon. I tell it I want this blue one. This is the one that thinks it's a web page. And I click OK. Now, our in-text citation is the same. There's nothing different. But then when I run the references, then I get your error where it doesn't have a journal title because it thinks the journal title is the title of the website, which is not needed. But it does give a retrieve date, and here's the URL instead of the DOI because you don't have DOIs for a website. Now, how do you fix it? What I would do is I would check a couple things. First of all, go through all your sources and make sure that if they are really a journal article, that they say journal article. If you have one like this where it's been changed, just delete this whole thing. Just highlight it, hit the delete button. Yes, I want to remove it because I found it's almost impossible to make it go back to what it's supposed to be. So you need to go back into EBSCO and recapture it, make sure that it's capturing it as a journal article. Then once you've recaptured everything, then you want to totally delete your references, and you want to go totally delete your in-text citations that are connected to bad sources. Okay, so this one, I want to take it out because somehow it hangs on to that regardless. So now I'm going to go back into Zotero. Okay, so I know I want this first one. It's journal article. It's the right one. So I go to my first icon in Word and I click the journal article. That's correct. I click OK. Make sure you check your spacing there. Then go back to my references. Notice I'm starting fresh. I hit the 3rd icon. And we have the right citation again. All right, so Jim, let me know if that works. If that still does not fix your problem, then we might have to do the screen sharing thing, okay? And we'll set up a time for that. Thank you. I hope this works.